Well, well, well. Well, well, well. It's such a crazy coincidence, isn't it? And I'm actually pissed off now. So I put out there that the Olympia is. Let's wait for the chat to get a little for a little more filled in. Let's wait for that. Give me just a second here. I'm not showing that screen. I think. Look, give me just a second. Give me just one fucking second. I am pissed. I am fucking livid. Okay, but we're back for now. Yeah, we're back. All momentum is fucking dead. What happened to the Olympia copyrighted me? I got my first ever copyright strike today. Yeah, so we're gonna have to look at anything that doesn't even resemble footage. I'm on my best behavior now. How about that? I'm on my best behavior. Fucking ridiculous. Why do I even follow the sport? Quite frankly, why do I even follow this shit? Yeah, no, they actually got me taken down, Crimson. Fucking embarrassing. And I think someone is watching. Because it was at the request. So I'm not showing anything. And there was no reason to take my video down. So yeah, I'm back, everybody. I'm back. I made the other video private because I don't even want to risk the other one. The morning stream. So what can you actually show? This is ridiculous. Exactly. It's just like buy their shitty stream or get the fuck out. I don't know. It's like it is those are the choices they give you. You're telling me you guys don't want to buy their stream? But guys, it looks so great. You literally promote the sport. I'm flabbergasted. It's like a rite of passage almost though, right? It's like a rite of passage. It feels kind of good. It feels kind of good. I'm pissed, but it feels good. Meanwhile, on Twitch, they're just fully showing it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's just recap what happened. Let's just recap. So, it's not a. I would not say this is a coincidence. I've been posting on my story all day. I posted this. Shit is boring. 2 hours in, we're not even half done for the night. Awesome. Arnold over the Olympia 33 minutes ago. That's odd. It's really odd. And then I guess the other story isn't updating because I had a new one on there. Yeah. And then when did I post this one? 8 minutes ago. So within the span of 20-ish minutes, they took my video down. Huh. It's almost like that can't be a coincidence. Oh yeah, maybe it was also because I told them to stop buying fans to stop buying your shitty stream. Do it better. How about you not get mad at some streamer that literally, like, I had 70,000 views on that video, but like, I don't know. But like I said, it is kind of a rite of passage. First copyright strike. Now I'll be sitting here wondering what videos to make and what not, quite frankly, because are they going to do something where they remove more of my videos if I show videos of the stream, screenshots of the stream? Because that's all I did. That video that you guys were watching of the 212 division was a screen cap, screen recording of the live stream for the 212 division. Is that all it takes to be removed? If so, I'm kind of fucked. Yeah, oh, yeah. Also, you can probably see the stream, the strobe lights. That's what we have going on currently. But this is what happened to Tominator. Yup. Olympia is the worst ever. What the fuck is going on? And yeah, exactly. When is 212 and open prejudging? How about the Olympia Warriors on their own damn show instead of mine? How about that? I hate it. I hate this sport. I really do. Like, I love it. But like, being a fan in this sport sucks. Being a fan of the sport, trying to watch the shows, trying to keep up on these guys competitively, fucking sucks. And this is half the reason why. Bro, what happened? Mr. Olympia banned your live stream? Yep. I was supposed to come on 3 hours ago. Yeah, exactly right. Bro, I don't know if you want to be associated. They're removing my videos for copyright strikes now. I don't know. It's borderline. I don't even want to do this. It's borderline like I don't even want to do this anymore. It's just so not even like I'm quitting the channel. That's not what I'm saying. I'm like streaming right now. It's like what even is the point? Like, what even is the point? So this is live? God, no, it's not live. No, they would literally cut my balls off. Copyright. Yeah, I got a copyright stricken. I don't know the correct verbiage there. I got copyright struck. I got a copyright strike on my last stream, the one that you were just watching. What category is on stage right now? Women's open bodybuilding. So we're about 3 hours in, and we haven't seen a lick of open. It's unfortunate for the athletes. They got to wait around for the biggest show of the year just to get screwed by the corrupt judges in the end. I'm not even sure I like it. I just like lifting weights, which naturally gravitates me towards bodybuilding. Yeah, that's kind of like the story of all of us. No one gets into competitive bodybuilding first and then weights later. It's like we all kind of fall into this, and like we don't need it. Like if someone said, "I'm going to take away the gym from you," we'd be devastated. If someone said, "I'm going to take away you watching competitive bodybuilding forever," we'd be like, that's tough, but you know, there are other hobbies. I'll just watch a different sport. I don't know. Okay. Just having, just of course, ranting online. Sorry, everyone. How are the other channels faring? Well, they didn't call anybody out, so they're probably all right. Desktop bodybuilding's still up. Been watching the Olympia since the mirror one. Cool. That's a long time. That was 40 years ago. Is this the last women's division? I think so. And this is awards. Oh, this is the post down. Actually, I want to put a new poll in chat. I want to put a brand new poll in chat. I have a question for you all. Vote in that. Vote in that. Was this removal of the stream a coincidence? I just want to pull the chat. Just want to pull the chat. Speak your mind. There's enough YouTubers that ride the IFBB's jock. Tell it how it is. That's how I'm going to do it. If it makes it so I can't be on the platform, so be it. I'd rather not be on the platform than make content I don't want, you know. I think it could have been a coincidence. Like, there was a screen recording of the stream, but it wasn't live. It wasn't live. And I'm sure other people are showing that clip. So I'm sure Nick Strength and Power used it in his video. So, like, I'm sure other people used it in their videos. At least Open is coming. At least Open is coming, I think. Yeah, they will be knocking on my door any minute. I can almost hear the Manions. No, 212 finals should be very close, though. Keon's abs are destroyed look. They're now separated. Yeah, it's not a good look. Yeah, they will be knocking on my door any minute. Oh, whoops. Turn that down. Do you think Keon can win open bodybuilding if he had some more size? He's got to bring up the back. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I don't know, because so much, it's just like, how much do the abs separate with more size? How much does the back come up? Like, this is 20, 30, 40 pounds away. It's just hard to tell. Okay. Um. Yeah, I assume Andrea Shaw just wins here. People who are watching these types of videos aren't buying the stream anyway, so I don't know why they care. It's petty. It's petty. I called them out. It was, and I don't know how copyright requests work, but it did say removed at the request of Jake Wood and the Olympia production team. So I don't know if that meant they had someone watching this video and they put in a request. I don't know how that worked. If Keon had Ryan, Terry Abs would be over. Yeah, actually it would be. Yeah, and then Andrea Shaw just won. That's women's bodybuilding out of the way. I assume 212 is next. I assume. I think if I counted correctly, that's all the women's divisions, but we'll see. Yeah, now the stream is a little light. Only 100 people in chat. Sad day, you know. Oh, 100 THB. I don't know what that is in USD. I'll have to look it up. Let me look it up. Hold on. We got a super chat. THB to USD. It's the Thai bot. Didn't know that. Thanks for the super chat. The Manions are the most corrupt operation in the game. I was a great friend of Peter McGuff, and I could tell you the horror stories. I can only imagine. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Mark Bates, a longtime fan of bodybuilding from what you've said in chat. No, not that much. Sorry. No, I just didn't know. Not that I was trying to dox you on stream. No, not dox. Not that I was trying to expose you on stream. I don't care. I'll take anything. But yes, thank you for the super chat regardless. And I fully agree with that. I got to be careful with what I say apparently, but but the Manions are in fact. I've heard stories as well. I've talked to some guys. Let's just say people at the very top, and they have all the stories line up. These people, I don't know if it's about being a good person, but they have their way. Let's just say that they have their way. There definitely has to be some Diddy-like cult going on with the Manions and the athletes. It's getting weird. Jim Manion was a scumbag and a half. And if you look back at the 1980 and 81 Olympia Screwjobs, he was the head of operations. Oof. Let me go back to Keon here. Sorry, guys. I won't be showing literally anything of the stream. On my best behavior. Because I know I have the personal agent. It's kind of like your personal FBI agent, but I have a personal, like, Olympia agent that's watching my stream waiting for me to slip up. I'm on a sleepover with my homies. It's morning, but they're still sleeping. Good thing the Olympia is now to entertain me. No, the Olympia is not now. We've been waiting for 3 hours. None of them have the bodybuilder's best interest at heart at all. I would say that's unfortunately true. That is unfortunately seems to be true. Okay. Andrea is finishing up her speech. I hope. You got this, Pookie. Thanks. The Olympia is too busy nuking your stream? Yeah. Seems to be. And it's so scary too. Like, it's so scary because I use this footage in my other videos. So I don't want a Tominator thing to happen to me, but it seems very likely. Imagine, and it's like, I'm a small I'm a beyond a small channel. I don't even have 5,000 subscribers. What is going on? Yeah, but thank God. Think of how much money they save by copywriting my stream. Copywriting my stream. Am I right? We have another hour at least before open. I would say that's pretty true, but at least we have 212, which is at least mildly interesting. You're giving them ammo with every word. Hey, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. If this is how I go out, I'm glad it was with all of you. Oh, whoa, Clarita looks bad, no offense. Yeah, it's hard to downsize. It is. It's hard to downsize and look good. It just usually doesn't pan out very well. I honestly only care about open. That's tough. Who won? We have no one knows who won anything at the moment. Okay, Andrea's walking off stage. Who do we have next? Oh, an ad. An ad for the Olympia, even though I'm watching the pay-per-view, and I'm clearly not at the Olympia. Besides the point. Oh, it's for new tech equipment. Yeah, because this is something the average Olympia fan can afford and has the space for. Oh well, at least they're sponsoring the Olympia, you know. And there's also a little too many clips of Nick Walker in here for my liking. It's kind of a dick move. Clarita looks like an old man. Yeah, that exactly. I won't dare share the audio of what Bob's saying right now. Was what a coincidence. I instantly called out the Olympia stream and posted it on my story on Instagram that they were running a shit production, and then immediately got my stream taken down, even though I wasn't showing any of the current live stream. That's what happened. So we're asking if I got targeted or not. Goat, is that you? Oh, oh. That is what happened. Goat. The echo is real. Okay, no, never mind. Never mind, sorry. Let me put you on screen. Let's see here. Can you believe I got copyrighted? It's a bit fishy too, I gotta be honest. I really I don't know. All I'm saying is it came at a very, very interesting time. Because, you know, I put out that story. I was like, this is kind of boring. They should try to run a better production. And then 5 minutes later I get taken down. Trying to crop that. I don't know how to. Let's see here. Is 212 on yet?
Open is on.
Oh, really?
Right now we have Hadi on stage, and what I'm looking at right now, he could be winning a title tonight. He's the first guy to come out, though.
What do you think of this lighting right now, Go?
Solid.
Yeah.
It looks like
it's very dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hadi's out. The first thing I noticed was the legs, actually.
I mean, being dark does hide some detail, but it also gives it that goon light effect to
Yeah.
kind of make it a little bit better as well. So either way,
Yeah, that was actually very impressive just from that little bit I caught. Um, okay. Yeah, that was
Theo
actually.
LaGuerre.
I think it's Le Guerre. He's honest. Respectfully, he is the guy that I have in my last place. I believe. If I did it, I did the comparison.
Okay. Theo looks pretty good. He's definitely one of the best posers in the lineup.
Is usually it's the backside that needs the most help. Um, it's usually just not that thick. I think his conditioning is all right from what I can see, which also has been an issue for him in the past.
You know, this lighting reminds me of the Arnold Classic that Nick Walker won.
Yeah, yeah. I think honestly that Arnold was a little better. I got to be honest. You know, in order to determine the winner here, I'm actually holding my breath, like between Hadi and Derek. Let's say it comes down between those two. I'm actually holding my breath more for how Derek looks than how Hadi looks. I think how Derek looks matters more than how Hadi looks, if that makes sense. Like, if Derek slips up majorly, it's going to be an issue. If he slips up a little, it's going to be tough. You know, I kind of see the Olympias giving him a little bit of an easy time. That's just me though. That's just me though. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna be probably a little more focused on Derek than Hadi, but we'll see. I also want to see how this affects some of the darker guys because it's the shadows are really dark out here.
So right now we got Rafa Brandon on screen.
Yeah.
Rafa looks good.
I definitely need to see the backside for sure. I think from the front, he's beating guys like Hunter, probably beating guys like Martin. From the side, now that he's got the added mass, he can beat a lot of guys that he probably wasn't used to beating. But the back still needs to probably come up. Yeah, the glutes and hams aren't the
Good.
sharpest.
I don't think he's flexing the glutes for some reason.
They need to stay on that close camera, that the closer camera, because I think the lighting on this camera looks looks like incredibly dark.
This is a solid look, but I think Rafa could definitely be a little bit tighter.
Yeah,
Hopefully, as it goes on, he starts to tighten up a little bit. But I mean, honestly, outside of the back shots, I mean, he's gonna be tough to beat.
yeah, I would say just slightly, just a little puffy, just slightly watery. Um, Definitely something that posing could change, like you said.
Until Labrada,
I'm interested to see if he pulls that vacuum. He's been doing it in his updates. We'll see.
let's see what we got.
He's pulling it.
First two shots, I like what I'm seeing. They look honestly, they looks like the best front double I've ever seen Hunter hit.
Yeah, you don't have to look at the midsection. It usually is an eyesore. I think the pecs are pretty full. Usually the side chest on Hunter is very lackluster because the pecs are flat. But yeah, and I really want to see him from that up close camera because this one just makes it look so dark.
Why does he look red?
It's this camera. The front camera is fine. The closer camera is literally fine. It's just this one is really dark. It's making everything look dark.
All right, guys. So far, we've only had a couple of people come on, and Hunter is ahead of Rafa right now.
Oh, I would agree with you. I would agree with you. Hunter is on, at least more on than Rafa, for sure.
Hunter may be looking at a top five, depending on how everyone else looks. But right now, he got the edge on him. Maybe his best from what I'm seeing right now. Hopefully, Hunter doesn't pay. You agree, Dylan?
I would agree, actually. Yeah. I really am waiting for high def pictures though. But yeah, he definitely beats Rafa at this given point in time.
John Jewett.
One of your faves, if I'm not mistaken. I had him move towards the back though in my final predictions. I got to be honest.
Yeah, I think Akeem and Bonek are kind of edge him out. It's a good look from him though.
It's just I think he'll look fine in this individual, but I think he's going to get a little exposed standing next to, and depending on where he is, standing next to maybe he gets in the same call out as Rafa at the start, but then kind of gets kicked back because of the comparison. It's just not there for him.
Yeah, and I do think the lighting is throwing this off because Jewett definitely has more detail in his hamstrings and glutes than what we're seeing here. The lighting sucks, but it is kind of cool at the same time.
Yeah, I like it. It's moody, it's cool, but like I'd like to see a little bit more, obviously. And I don't think it's just the camera. The more I look at it, it's very dark.
Yeah.
Someone says in chat, Andrew's going to look terrible in lighting. Like I said, if it is truly the lighting, the darker guys they could get hurt here for sure. So I'm hoping not, but
yeah. But I mean, that would just hurt it on stream. It wouldn't like affect their placements.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope it's not that dark in real life. That'd be crazy. But I have this guy, John De La Rosa, actually over John Jewett in my predictions. I think that's the unpopular opinion, though. But no, I had De La Rosa in my predictions. It's the quality. Legs look a little bigger.
I think Jewett may have a slight edge over him. Let's see what he looks like right now. Are you putting screenshots at all?
No, I'm not even risking it after that. I'm scarred, unfortunately.
Okay. John looks pretty good. Actually, he looks like he has the most detailed glutes I've seen so far, which is surprising.
It's
possibly the best John De La Rosa we've seen this year.
Yeah, he's actually managed, like, he took a lot of time off, and he's one of these guys that actually had a successful comeback and has only gotten better at every show. Chicago last year, Tampa last year, and then both Arnolds this year. Then Tampa, he's not going to be the biggest guy, but he's very good. The quality on him is insane. All right. Brandon Curry. I've been waiting for this one. Oh, man.
Let's see what we got.
I think he went for the bigger look. I don't think he's looking small.
Legs look good to me.
That's what I was. Yeah.
Legs look good, but upper body actually looks a little bit down. Maybe not in the side chest. Maybe not.
Yeah, always good in the side chest. But this isn't the worst version of Brandon for sure. I really dislike that 2022 version. No, I think I don't think he's super small. Someone in chat said he was looking pretty small. I think he's been smaller for sure.
Yeah. This isn't as small as the Arnold Classic, but it isn't as big as like 2022.
Yeah, the stream, it's very hard to comment on Brandon because the stream is just, it really hurts him for sure. But from the front, you can see, I like what I see for the most part. Now, does that mean he's like winning the title back? No, I think he's within the top 6 again. I think I think there's a very good chance Rafa looks a little bit off. Hunter probably beats him at this point in time. We'll see how the call-outs shake out. But here's a guy that I need to see for sure.
Martin Fitzwater.
Yep.
All right. Quads look great.
Mm-hmm.
Separated, huge, great posing.
Yeah, front lat spread is a pose I was looking for. I think it could be a little bit better, but he definitely opened up compared to some of the updates we were Chat and I were looking at beforehand.
I got to see a couple of more poses, but I might be about to make a crazy statement.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. The back looks pretty. It looks tight for what we can see.
This is looking like the most impressive guy I've seen outside of Hadi.
Okay. Over Hunter.
Over Hunter, over Rafa, as far as what I'm seeing right now. Now we got to see how they stack up next to each other size-wise, but yeah, I've only seen one guy better than this right now. And that's Hadi. That's Hadi. No, great look for Martin. I mean, he's
sure.
feeling it too. He know he look good.
Yeah, he's pumped.
Yeah.
He didn't look too self-conscious. He looked confident up there. That's what I was a little worried about as well.
Akeem,
I had him in 10th personally. I don't know where you had him.
same. We actually dropped the ninth with Nick out.
Oh, okay.
So. First impression, I mean, solid look from Akeem. He's giving me the same feeling that Brandon Curry was giving me, which makes me think is it something with the lighting. I'm impressed by the legs, but the upper body looks a little bit underwhelming.
Oh, it's definitely something with the lighting.
Side chest looked good, same with Brandon, but both of them legs look good, but upper body. Does Akeem have striated glutes?
I think so. He's brought him a couple times this year. Yeah, he's. No, I think he's on from what I can tell.
Okay. From what I'm looking at, Akeem looks like he's in the mix. I mean, I don't think this is too far behind Rafa Hunter. I'm not saying he's gonna beat him, but he could definitely be compared to them based off what I'm seeing here.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anyone that's like drastically off yet. Everyone seems to be pretty close to where they should be.
Yeah, especially I haven't seen anyone that's like really out of shape, especially when the lighting on the stream should be this bad. But here's Samson.
All right. My stream just froze.
Not mine. I must, but I think I had mine freeze up once earlier.
Samson looking pretty good.
Yeah, he's still. It's pretty good for Samson. I'm not noticing like an overwhelming sharpness though.
Oh my.
Yeah, very hard to tell.
You got to be careful about making statements live, but being honest with you guys, I want to see Samson next to Martin.
Oh,
I want to see how they look side by side.
Krishan's making the statements today. Oh man! Somebody clip this.
Hey man, I'm being honest with you about what I'm seeing, and Samson looks great, but based off what we're looking at right now, guys, I think his conditioning maybe was slightly better in France.
I'm trying not to make any statements on conditioning too much. I think I can tell if a guy is a little more on than off, but this lighting on the stream it's horrendous. It's pretty bad. In person, it's for sure different. Seeing it in person is different. But the stream lighting is very hard. Makes it very hard to tell.
And just for clarification, that's why I say based off what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
So
Mofoto's running running out of the backstage area.
so far, honestly, for me, is Hadi and Martin are the most impressive two I've seen.
I'd put Hunter in that list as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really like Hunter.
Mofuda looks good. I don't believe he is at 100% here, however.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised he not any disrespect, but I'm surprised he got to the Olympia actually. Like he wasn't one of the guys on my radar to actually make it this time around. I thought he was always going to end up here, but I didn't expect him to do it this year.
Yeah, I mean, he's been talking the whole prep about coming into this year's Olympia, not just to place, but he's looking to walk away with the top 10.
With Akeem apparently being on, at least what I can tell, that adds another guy into that top 10 mix, so it's going to be really tough. I got to be honest. Like, I assume Williams going to be on as well. Williams a veteran of this, so it's going to be hard for top 10 for anybody.
Buddha's midsection is also a little bit washed out here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Andrew, are you on the Andrew hype train?
We're about to see right now.
Okay.
First impression, he looks dry.
I'll be eagerly awaiting the back
Good
poses.
separation.
And we need to see the side chest pose fixed. He said it was.
Andrew not controlling his midsection, getting into the side chest. Side chest looks better, but the lighting
Yeah.
is so dark, I can't even see his hamstring.
I gotta be honest, the more I look, the more kind of it makes me mad that I waited so long for this. Like I'm trying to be positive, but after because we've
Right, I
been through
got you.
we've
I
been
got you.
we've been through some turmoil here, but but okay, here's the
Right,
back.
right now we're getting a great look at Andrew Jack. Unfortunately, due to complications down at the Mr. Olympia, we don't necessarily have the brightest lighting. So guys like Brandon Curry, Andrew Jack, they're a little bit washed out. It's really hard to see the detail in the lower body at all. But based off what I see here, Andrew looks pretty good. Not mind blowing. He doesn't look like he's going to win tonight, but it looks like he's on par to be in the top five for sure.
I would agree with that actually. I don't. I'll need to see them side by side to beat Stamps, and hopefully they like turn on some lights or something when the comparisons happen, so we can get an actual good comparison. But you're right. I don't have him winning at the moment.
No, I'm actually very, very impressed with Martin.
Hey, that's my father, Martin Fitzwater. I have him in seventh, but I think he's probably looking at sixth, fifth right now at least. Okay, and then here's Bonac.
All right, so next we do have William Bonac. Pretty good look from Bonac, honestly. I think Bonac has been bringing great packages all year.
They've been okay. I mean, it's it's someone as a fan of Bonac. This isn't 2017. I think the waists look a little bigger here than maybe the other ones. I think it was maybe on par with the M Pro version rather than the Dubai Pro version, which was a little more
Yeah,
streamlined. But yeah, you can see even in the stark lighting, those glutes and hams are dug out.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, we can kind of throw away, maybe we can't maybe we can't see the lines on the glutes in this guy because of the lighting, because Bonek is a darker guy, and we can clearly see the detail in the
Mm-hmm.
glutes. Yeah, and I mean, of course, by me saying Bonek has been bringing great packages, it's not saying he's bringing Olympia winning packages, but
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to win Impro or be second in Dubai. So,
Oh, Bruno Santos. I know a lot of people were giving him some shit because he qualified at the end there controversially. And initially, my knee jerk reaction was this guy's last. But honestly, I don't have him in last in my predictions. I think I have him a couple places above. He's a big guy. Um, the conditioning has been a little spotty, but he compared well next to Brett Wilkin. Brett Wilkin didn't win that show with ease for sure. So I don't think Bruno's going to be last here. I definitely want to see him from the back. I think he can take someone like Theo.
I'm slightly opposite on that.
Okay.
I think that was a pretty dominant win for Brett from what
No,
I saw.
no. I think maybe it's just I'm a Brett hater. I don't know. Not really. Not really, but I think he gets a lot of hype from Nick Strength of Power hyping him up back at the Arnold Classic in 2022, where Nick was like, "He's gonna win. He's gonna win the Arnold." Kind of like what he did with James Hollingshead. He's like, "This guy could be top 6 at the Olympia."
Yeah, Bruno does have a great look.
Yeah, big structure. I don't think people realize how big he is until he gets next to other guys.
You can use more hamstring. Legs should be overall more thicker in the
Mm-hmm.
back shots. Upper body is great, back is great, crazy delts. And there's something someone else mentioned that Bruno should stop doing. He always draws attention to his hamstring glute tie-in, but he
Mm.
doesn't have the best hamstring glute tie-in.
Yeah,
And he
rookie
was doing
mistake.
it next to Brett. He was doing it
Oh.
next to Brett, who had striated glutes.
Oh, and then here's Derek. Brother Derek.
We already the last one.
I think so, yeah. I'm looking at that midsection. You know what I'm going to say? Go.
The champ.
No. I don't know. I don't think he looks. Call me crazy. Is he dramatically improved?
The champ is refined. I don't think he's dramatically improved.
Yeah.
I don't think he looks the same as last year. I think it's just slight improvements, maybe like 2%.
Is that enough? Are you okay? Are you impressed with Hadi or Derek more?
I got to sit back and watch the show.
Okay. Okay.
Side chest looks 10 times better for sure.
Midsection not as locked in as I'd like to see it.
Yeah. He typically does struggle with that a little bit in the side tricep.
It's just like he doesn't have the crispest obliques or the deepest separation. It just looks a little soft, even though he's hard from the back. And yeah, the back looks great. Obviously, it's no one's touching this back for sure.
Oh my. And that might win the show.
It could. It could. The back is important.
That might be all she wrote.
Does he hit the abs and thighs?
Yeah, Derek has without a doubt improved his back even more. Like he's trying to enter the conversation for best back of all time.
And
And this is you go ahead.
I think he actually can. He is in that conversation. I think he is actually worthy of that conversation. I think I'm a Derek hater, but this back is absolutely one of the best of all time.
His most muscular is also 10 times better than last year. The side chest and the most muscular is improved. The two back shots are lights out. I like Derek, Hadi, and honestly, still the guy I was third impressed with the most was Martin, just from the initial.
Wow.
It's not saying he's gonna place third, but
Yeah.
it's my report on watching these guys come out one by one. Those three caught my attention the most. Don't be surprised if Hunter's up there too. Hunter, Sampson, Andrew.
Hunter, Samson, Andrew. Really? I think I actually would go Samson, Hunter, Andrew.
Well, not in that order.
Oh,
Just
okay, okay, my bad.
why did they should have actually done this first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They're doing those initial callouts in numerical order.
Okay. So now we can see these guys in the call out. I can stop saying crazy stuff. All right, front double bicep, Jewett, Labrada, Rafa, Theo, Hadi, just like the initial call outs. Hadi's carrying the weight as far as this call out, of course. Rafa needs to be tighter from behind.
Yep. Yep.
Also, Hunter should be tighter from behind, but he's obviously improved as far as the back and a lot of other shots, so he may be fine.
I haven't beaten Rafa here. I know a lot of people were hopeful on Rafa, but
Me,
a little too soft. I think Hunter does enough at this point in time. But it's a 2-day show, so
yeah.
what is written today is not set in stone for sure.
And honestly, with Rafa, I mean, we're mid show, and I really like to do this like after prejudging at least. I was kind of thinking, Rafa's like 5'11". I believe he's like in the 260s.
Mm.
And like Sampson is the same height who competes at like 280, 290. So
Yeah.
that had me a little bit worried. But Rafa's a guy, he can come out and hit a front double, and you can see if he still needs to add size.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he actually added that 15 pounds they were talking about. Akeem Williams looks pretty good.
He does. He does. It's just it is always a question of how much does the rear double hold him back. But he did his homework. It looks like so those side shots killer. Front ones pretty good. I like his odds for top 10 for sure. I know a lot of people could have switched him around with maybe John De La Rosa, John Jewett. No, I think Akeem is looking top 10 here.
I'm starting to see some of this size difference between Morton and maybe like a guy like Sampson.
Looking fairly good next to former Mr. Olympia Brandon Curry though.
Very, very good. So going through the quarter turns, I have Martin over Brandon pretty much the whole way.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely a possibility for sure. I would say it's even likely at this point, honestly. Like Martin is on, and even though I can't really tell, is Brandon going to be more shredded in the glutes and hams than Martin? I doubt it.
All right. So this is Fuda, Andrew, Bonac, Bruno, Derek.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I know Fuda was talking a little bit about not worrying about conditioning too much and just focusing on size. I hope that they didn't really play the size game, and that's kind of why his midsection is washed out.
Yeah, I'm noticing that more now. Actually, it's doesn't look that etched in. And that's the selling point, you know?
Andrew is having a hard time controlling his midsection.
And not to be harsh, but if that goes, that is like his main path to a high placing is schooling everyone in the abs department, the midsection department. So he's got to keep that locked in for sure.
Back looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, not I'm sorry to all the Andrew Jack fans in the comments, but not this year.
Oof. I would agree though.
Posing also, I'm not being harsh on Andrew. I'm just being honest about what I see. Like it looks like he didn't even try to hit the quarter turn.
Yeah.
He just kind of threw his arms out.
And there's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse, especially at this level. All right. First call out. I first real call out, I guess I should say.
All right. I'm trying to turn the sound on. The all important first call up. All right. Who you got for first call out, Dylan?
Um, I think Martin makes it. Did he? Is that who him on the end? No, that's Hunter.
What is this?
This is first call out. Oh, Martin does make first call out. It's a big one. Are they going
So
to try to do 7?
we got Hunter, Rafa, Hadi, Derek, Samson, Andrew.
And Martin.
I thought he got sent back in line, but no.
No. Or maybe
Okay.
they are. Maybe they are. What are they doing here? Oh, he takes Rafa's spot closer to the middle. That's insane. That's insane. So it's in the middle. It's Martin. Okay, now they're moving it around. Okay, it's Samson, Hadi, Derek in the middle. Raphael looks a little pissed.
All right, let's see what we got. Front double bicep. Hadi versus Derek once again.
I think it does come down to that. Yeah.
Hadi versus Derek. Right now, it's honestly looking pretty close. Samson looks like third place. It looks like Martin still needs to add more density. Andrew's kind of far off to the end, but this is not the best Andrew we've seen.
Hadi should be a little harder from the back. It could be the lighting, but he's got to do something to match what Derek can bring, or at least limit the gap as much as possible. But rear double could have been better. I think he wins the rear lat spread. He's just wider.
Yeah, this real expert about Hadi is actually improved. It depends on how the judges look at that though, because Derek isn't too far behind and he has a better lower body.
Yeah.
So if it's like a top to bottom kind of thing, Hadi would take the side tricep because of Derek's midsection to
Mm-hmm.
me.
And Hadi's killing Derek in the abs and thighs, but Derek opts for the vacuum.
Is Andrew blurry on your stream?
Yeah, that side of the screen is blurry. I don't know. I don't know. Rafa is too. It's just like, bro, what are we even doing here?
Oh, Andrew looks huge in the most muscular shots.
I literally can't even see his eyes. It's blurry. Like I can't even read his number. To be fair, I guess I can't really read the other guy's number, but I guess I could decipher it. But they're moving Samson in the middle now. They're switching sides on Rafa and on
If you guys
Martin and
watching the
Hunter.
show,
What's that?
they just moved Samson into the middle. But being honest with you guys, this is a two-man show.
They're keeping Andrew on the outside. I think right now Martin is beating Andrew, or at least that's what I'm getting.
I can't give him a fair look because he's blurry, literally.
Yeah, that's so weird. Why
The
that?
midsection, he's still breathing hard through his
Mm-hmm.
midsection. Right now, um, yeah, Derek is looking like the best guy out here.
I would say he's doing enough here, unfortunately. Which I had Hadi in my predictions. That's why I say unfortunately. But Hadi is it could be the lighting. It could be the lighting, but like I would say Derek is doing enough to hold on.
I'm not sure if Hadi made his waist smaller or made his quads bigger for the Arnold Ohio, but that's what he needed to bring here. Hadi looks good, but I'm not seeing that this did not surpass or meet the Arnold Classic Ohio. Still a great version of Hadi. Like I said, you would argue that their version is one of the best physiques of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he did enough, at least at prejudging, to knock out the champ.
I'm definitely going to be interested to see who they narrow this down to. Do you think it's another three-man? Because they put Samson in the middle. I assume they're going to put Hadi in the middle as well. Do you think we have another three-man call-out at the end of the night?
I'm not 100% sure. They could put Samson in there, but right now, I don't think that there's a third guy that's close to these two.
Okay.
And I really hate I couldn't give much commentary on like Rafa, Hunter, but yeah, Derek and Hadi kind of just stole the show.
I would agree, yeah.
Andrew's off to the end, and the stream is blurry because they're screwing Andrew, obviously. So hopefully, no one gets visually upset. We just had 7 guys in that first call out.
Yes. And then 4 on this one. Your second call-out consists of Brandon, John De La Rosa, John Jewett, and then William Bonac.
No Akeem Williams over
Yeah.
De La Rosa.
Put Akeem up here.
It doesn't look like Brandon Curry is going to get a handout this year.
I think Bonac looks a little rough, I got to be honest. Yeah, but Brandon, I don't know. I think he's missing like the midsection is a little. I think it's been better. I don't know. I think the obliques are just a bit bigger. I don't know.
Also, I think with William, I think you just kind of have a habit of comparing him to his old stuff.
Yeah.
Because like thinking of William from this year and like this is a solid look. I mean, like, nah, he's not gonna win the O, but he may be winning his call up. I'm not I'm not exactly sure what to say about Brandon.
I'm surprised Judah's up here, but he's very complete, very complete. So he's in this bracket of shorter guys. He can really thrive here.
Jewett is kind of like what I was saying earlier about Ole Crivy. He's great, but he gets the next to guys with better shape, and you can kind of see the structural
Mm-hmm.
weaknesses. Jewett could also be winning this call out, and I wouldn't be mad, but definitely between Jewett and Bonac. Brandon just has like little to no detail.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the same old issue, and I don't know how much the judges are going to give a reprieve for that.
I think Brandon is basically playing the size game so he doesn't deplete his legs. And he just looks, I guess, to be a little bit watery, but also still holding some body fat at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you have winning this call out so far?
Maybe Bonac actually. I don't know. It's the lumps and the glutes and the delts are a little much for me. Um, I would imagine they go with Brandon though. Now that he's moved in the center, and I think this call out will get bigger as the night goes on. Actually, but right now I'd say Bonac maybe wins on detail, but Brandon he has a chance to be ahead of this call out. But we got to move guys back like Rafa. Maybe Andrews actually gets moved back to here so he can, he wins here easily. I think Rafa at least gets moved back to a second call out situation.
Now, listen, bro, because I know that you're a fan and a lot of people are, but De La Rosa is kind of distant in this call out.
I would say so, yeah.
Definitely should be switched out with a King in the next one.
Yeah, it's very odd seeing Akeem in this call out. I mean, respectfully, these guys just. I mean, maybe the judges are seeing different, but you wouldn't expect these guys to be on Akeem's level.
He'll definitely move up. So we got Theo, Akeem. Is Theo stepping ahead of the line, or is he dwarfing Akeem?
No, no.
Yeah, he's stepping up. Gotta be way up.
No, send him back. Send him back.
Nah, he's stepping up. Why is the camera zooming in?
The Olympia and its many mysteries of production. No, Akeem needs to be put out of this call out. He deserves higher for sure.
Yeah.
This is an easy dub for these guys here.
To be honest with you, Akeem might win the next call out. He might
Hey, that's
win.
fair.
We just watched. Solid look from Fuda. Fuda's midsection is mostly just washed out, and I think overall it's possible that he just did too many shows this year.
Yeah, because this is his third, right?
Yeah, Chicago, Tampa, and then here.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they're about to work these guys a little bit.
Yo, we just got a super chat from Jordan Hickey.
Okay.
What a fan of the channel. He probably nothing to say. He didn't put a note in, but There are a few pictures out I'm going to go ahead and send to you.
Okay.
Just a few. Just off from the side. Because the lighting was very atrocious. This makes it look a little bit better. Now I kind of favor Hadi, honestly. But I'm going to go back to watching the stream.
From this call out, yeah, it's definitely a king.
It's not even a contest. It's like he may be like looking to compare very well to a guy like Rafa, and like I at the Arnold at finals I think he was fourth, but he was I think the judges at finals were kind of wanting to move those guys around, but yeah, Keem should be higher.
I'm seeing the images you sent, but I'm still not. All right. These are better.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'll have to pop these up.
All right. So it looks like has the top two been decided? Well, the top three has already been decided. Looks like no Hadi, no Derek, no Samson. So second call out: Rafa, Hunter, Martin, Andrew, Bonek. So Bonek won the call out and worked his way up.
Looks like it.
Can Martin defeat Andrew Jack? Can we stop zooming in the cameras?
No.
You know what? I see what you're saying about Hadi.
Yeah, I got it. It's Derek looks a little smoother than I thought.
Yeah.
Did you think anything suspicious of Hadi's
Live
delts?
stream offline. Is yours offline?
No, my stream is still going.
Oh my god. We live right now.
We
I
are.
hate to say it, but Andrew came onto the press conference and said when we see him, it's gonna be funny. And Andrew, it's gonna be very funny tonight when I record my prejudging
Ooh,
video.
I get it. I get it.
It's gonna be extremely funny. But being honest, I mean, based off what I'm seeing here, I'm not seeing Martin beating Andrew.
I am. He's no, I am for sure. I think the separation in the back seals it for Martin. I think Martin is what is that? That makes him top 5 at his first Olympia.
Actually, Hunter is looking pretty good.
Yeah, I think they kind of have the thing we were all they have the debate now. Do you go with a smaller guy? Well, now Andrew's getting moved in the center, but I don't know how long this lasts. It's
Hunter, don't fade. Do not fade.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, if he gets nervous up there and he starts to sweat for sure.
All right, Andrew to the middle. And of course, when you put a guy in the middle, he starts to look a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew's good in the back, but Martin, without a doubt, takes the back double. Rafa and Bonek are on the edges. They kind of distant. It's really like a three-way right now between Hunter, Andrew, and Martin.
I see Andrew as kind of the weak link there. Yeah, and they're now they're switching Hunter in the middle there. It's better backs on both of the guys over Andrew.
That's honestly what I see, but I'm pretty sure that people in the comments don't want to hear that.
That's true. That's true. Martin has less flaws than Hunter, someone says. I would agree. Look, it's like, do you want a smaller guy with less flaws or a bigger guy with some midsection issues?
But it's kind of the same thing I said. Hunter just has that density
Mm-hmm.
over Martin, and then Hunter just has so look at the vascularity in the upper body, like
Yeah.
this side chest. That wasn't even close to me. And the judges do like Hunter.
So it looks like we'll have Samson, Hadi, and Derek top three. Who's rounding out? Pick out of the two. Who's your top five? Who's rounding it out right now?
That was my question for you. As of right now, if the Olympia ended, would you be mad if Hunter was fourth?
No, I'd have Andrew out of that top five.
It's close, and I think the reason I say that is because Andrew has such an impact in the.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
It's been at least 5 times Andrew just completely lost control of his midsection. Even right now, he's just breathing through his stomach.
Martin's abs, like, they're great. He has the best abs and thighs up there next to Andrew, and Andrew's not locking it in like he usually is.
Martin getting winded too.
That's true.
Martin, Hunter's most muscular, just I don't know what he did to it over the past year. Thank God they got a break. uh, so yeah, it looked like Hunter and Martin was starting to fade.
I'm surprised Martin is doing this well. Like I thought I tried to taper my own expectations because like I'm very a big fan of Martin, but it looks like I should have trusted my gut a little bit more.
Same.
Okay,
We
now
haven't. We got 212 finals after this, right?
I think that's right.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. here. I just looked at the time.
Can we please zoom out, please?
You don't want to see just two people of the three-man call out? I think Derek looks a little smooth. I think Hadi is a little bit
Oh,
harder.
Dylan.
Hey.
I still like Derek in the side chest. I think he's just bigger than Hadi.
Yeah, I see it.
Bro.
Yeah, I'd really like to see everyone's back. I mean, that's just me, but you know.
I'm trying to work with him, Mr. Olympia.
No, I lost my chance after tonight. Actually, I did. It's the truth.
I mean, still from what I'm seeing, man, I got Derek. Midsection not favorable with this side tricep.
Yeah, it's just, and I'm looking back at the photos, the ones you sent me, and some of the others, and they all favor Hadi, I would say. So it's tough.
Derek's midsection is definitely growing. You can see that in the ab and thigh.
You said grown or improved?
Derek's midsection has grown.
Oh,
I'm not saying that Samson shouldn't be third, but I think Samson should get compared to the guys in the next call out because he's a distant third in this call out.
yeah. Hadi's leg asymmetry is a little noticeable. To me, it usually isn't, but I'm noticing it a lot this time around.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's the waist or it's the legs.
Yeah, I'll send you. Got some more pictures. They're filtered, but it's
All right.
the hardness on Hadi. But it's obviously not from the back. It's just like Derek. It's this equation. We don't really know the formula here.
I mean, if we're watching the same show, I still see Derek winning.
We're watching the same show, and that's why I have Hadi winning.
You know what? He could. He definitely could.
The truth, the truth.
It's a huge difference in the most muscular shot.
Yeah, I just see like any angle but the back. I kind of see Derek as just unrefined. It's the legs are hard, but that upper body from the front is just too smooth. But of course, Hadi's a little smooth from the back. So
Okay, we put Hadi in the middle. We're seeing something a little bit different. Derek has improved his front last period of time.
yeah, he's snapping it better for sure.
Lights out, back double bicep.
Yeah, that's kind of tripping me up on putting Hadi in first because that is like a commanding lead for Derek, even more than it was last year, in my opinion.
You don't have Hadi winning 5 out of these 8 poses, Dylan. You just don't.
Oh, trust me. Oh, trust me.
Hadi got side tricep. He takes the split off the poses, but
You cut out. You're gonna have to repeat those 5 poses. Whatever
oh,
poses again.
Derek wins front poses, side poses.
Oof. Both of them?
No, he wins front poses.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm watching the show. He wins front poses, side chest, and both back poses. Hadi wins side tri, ab and thigh, and most muscular.
I have Hadi taking the rear lat spread. That makes it 4. I just gotta find one more. I really like Hadi's front double. But that's just me.
I could see the front double and the rear leg going to Hadi. I could see lanes.
That means it's pretty split then. Is it closer than last year? Or about as close?
I had Hadi winning last year watching the show.
I think it's maybe even closer. I don't know. I had Hadi winning both times though.
You never know with these type of things, but is the champ is improved. Listen, I can't look at Hadi Chupin. I don't think Hadi is better than he was in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
I can't look at shots and be like, this shot is improved. It looks like Hadi pushed conditioner here. Not saying he's too small, but he's possibly a little bit smaller than before.
Yeah.
Derek has improved his front leg. He has improved the back. He's improved the side chest visually. Midsection doesn't look the best in the side tricep. Also in the ab and thigh, you can see that the midsection is wider, but aside of that, the champ is looking improved. I would like to see Samson get compared to Hunter and Martin. Not saying that they will beat him, but it's just he's up there getting compared to these guys. And again, I think Samson was a little bit better at the front show.
Why are they putting this wellness thing out there? Do we still have wellness?
Yes, sir. And to everyone's credit, we don't know how long the open.
I'm trying so hard to be nice. It's not even I'm pointing the finger at women, one division. It's the whole thing. It's not on anybody. The athletes are just there to compete, women, men, whatever division. It's the Olympia production for running this show. Like
I'm trying to work with you, bro.
It's
I got a little more energy than you do.
Oh man.
So we got wellness.
Yeah,
And
we
then
do.
well,
I was already like, I was like, damn, do I even want to do 212? Well, I'll do it. And then I saw the wellness thing and I was like, huh? Huh? It's okay. And it started prejudging. Well, finals, the night show was supposed to start at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we are going on 4 hours, going on 5 hours actually. We're 4 hours in from the start time. That's tough.
we about to watch Francia Matos win another title.
I'm gonna try to see what else is out there for open because I do think the picks are a lot better. I'm gonna. Here's a routine of Hadi. It's
I
interesting that they.
may
We'll go on.
I may wait to report on 212 tomorrow and just do open tonight because it is getting pretty late. But I'm without a doubt reporting on this tonight.
Let's see. I don't know if I already sent you these, but this is from Jugov in the one of the front rows there. And by these, I kind of stand by my decision to have Hadi winning. Is open done for the night? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Someone in chat was asking. I'm surprised they didn't do open last. I think they saw how late it was running. Do you think they pushed it ahead, or do you think this was always their plan?
It could have always been their plan because they also did this last year at the finals after they heard a ton of complaints.
Okay.
I mean, I'll say this: both comparison pictures you send me of Hadi are both like taken from like a side angle. They aren't like straight on shots.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
I don't know. I think that we all pretty much said it going into the show. Hadi would need to bring the Ohio package or better to beat Derek.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he did that here. Now, also, Hadi has been in the U.S. for about 6 weeks, so there shouldn't be a reason for him to be off on a Friday. But Hadi is also known for coming back on the second day significantly better.
Yeah, I think oh man. Do you think they both have arguments to win it, Derek and Hadi? Like how close are we really talking here? I think this is just as close as last year. Closer.
In my personal opinion, I have Derek. I'm not gonna say it was straight first, but I do have Derek winning.
Okay.
When I report on this, however, of course, I'm gonna keep it open just to kind of keep it up. And of course, with this show, you never know what's gonna happen, man. It's a 2-day show. But as far as prejudging goes, I would be very surprised if Derek didn't win prejudging. Hadi could still win the Olympia for sure.
Yeah.
I think Derek just won prejudging.
Okay.
But we say it here, and I'm just in the video because just like, bro, we can watch the stream, we can see a Gilco video, and we can see a picture, and we're gonna get 3 different views of what happened at the show.
That's true. That's true for sure.
I just sent you some pictures of Hadi, and these look a lot better.
Okay. Let me see if I can find your post. Yeah. It gives me sharper 2022 vibes. The back is just, I don't know if the back is enough. That's the main thing I'm getting hung up on. Because I think the gap in the back was somehow even wider than 2023, which is insane that Derek is still able to improve.
Hadi's back isn't as good as it was in the Ohio show, and I don't know why.
I think it's a little softer, a little more smooth, not as hard.
All right. Do we have any footage circulating yet?
Not of everyone as far as I'm looking at, and I definitely can't show anything from the stream. That's a death sentence around here.
We have a video that's pitch black. I hope the videos don't come out looking this dark.
I hope, yeah, I hope so. Neither. That'd be pretty bad.
Yeah, kind of going back to Andrew because a picture of him just popped up. Kind of what I got from Andrew was I don't know what was going on with him attitude wise. He just said, we're going to be laughing when we see him on stage. It's going to be broken hearts this weekend. He just didn't seem very happy to be on the stage. It's kind of what I got from him. Andrew doesn't look bad, but he doesn't look like he's at his all time best. I don't know. From my point of view, he just kind of seemed uninterested.
Yeah. Yeah. And like it's visible in the posing. The abs weren't flexed, and like he knows how to flex them. It's his thing. That is his thing, and you're right. It just seems very nonchalant.
Well, it could be part to do with he's rumored to be 315 pounds, so that could make it harder to control your midsection.
I was worried about that. I saw Chris Aceto and everyone were saying, "Oh, he's bigger. He's bigger." I didn't want bigger. I wanted more conditioned, and it doesn't look like we got it.
Now, he don't need to be bigger to win. I mean, what he does need to be bigger in the side chest, but outside of that, he needs to be more conditioned.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the Samson Dowder we saw at the France show. I can't say that if France Sampson showed up, it would be different and he could push Hadi or Derek. Not, I don't think he'll be pushing Derek, but based off what we just saw at Prejudging, Sampson was a little bit better at the France show. But to be fair, the lighting was also better at France.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at all these comments because I'm just flipping through posts here, and like, it is. I see everyone saying anyone. Like I see comments for Samson, I see comments for Hadi, and it's pretty equally split. I would say Hadi and Derek maybe have a slight edge, but I even see plenty of comments for Samson out there.
I want to apologize first, but Sampson is not winning the show.
Yeah, I don't.
He's not winning. He's not in second place. He's just. I think he should be getting compared to Martin and Hunter. Not saying they're going to beat him, but he he's a distant third, just as he was last year. No offense to Sampson.
Oh, go. Do you think Andrew is not flexing his abs because of this supposed injury, not injury we've been hearing about?
There we go.
I mean, legitimately.
There we go. There it is. That's exactly what's going on. Because a guy with a midsection like that doesn't have a reason to be having good issues.
Yeah. It's I remember Chris was running cover, even though Andrew said, "Hey, I just have a little something going on. It just gives me discomfort." And Chris said, "No, there's no problem. There's no problem." Well, there's something wrong on the day of the show. So, and it didn't make any sense to me, but now that I'm reading chat and they're saying it, it actually it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, everyone's saying he's looking uncomfortable.
I'm not gonna rant about it now, but without a doubt, this is the longest Olympia has went on as far as the prejudges since I've been covering now. Like it's looking like we may finish up coverage in about 2 or 3 hours, at least for me. When typically, like right now, we would probably be wrapping up the show. You know, we still got the wellness girls on. We still got 212. It's not to complain too much right now, but this is the longest I think this prejudging has dragged, at least in the past 3 years.
Uh, I I put 2022 out of my memory, but when were we done? I guess Central Time. Like, how long did that take in 2022? Remind me.
I'm not sure, but I don't think I went to bed at like 2 or 3 a.m.
Yeah, and that's with you doing a video.
Yeah, so if I decide to do open in 212 tonight, I'll probably be up to 5, 6 a.m. But again, don't get me wrong, I don't mind. I expect this with the open, but that's a little bit long.
Yeah, do they usually do 6 divisions before open? On for prejudging, I think I can't remember, but
They
I feel like they might.
they typically do. I think this is throwing us off a little bit more because I guess of Florida, Olympia may be a little bit better time wise.
Hmm. Yeah, it is actually pretty crazy that. And we got 212 routines to go through. I don't know if top 5 or top 10 does the routines, but we have that, and then call outs as well. So yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah. Do you have the open guys up on the screen?
I think so. Oh yes.
Yeah. So yeah, again, just kind of based off what we saw at prejudging, it's looking like Derek Lunsford is in the driver's seat. He's definitely like the front leg, the side chest, and of course the back poses as well. Hadi looks good, but maybe not as good as he was in Ohio. Um, Hopefully he comes back at finals looking a lot better. But I like Derek Hadi right now.
Do you know how many wellness girls there are? Is that a lot? Is it a big division?
I don't think it's as big as Classic with like 60 people. But from what we're looking at right here, we should only be seeing like what the top five, maybe the top 10. Have you been keeping count on the women? Like, you have any idea how many we got left?
No. Is everyone? No, no, I haven't.
Yeah, I wish I could see your screen.
I'm really just flipping through a bunch of things right now. Just what else is up there? Right now on the who is the best bodybuilder uh, post, most guys are going with Hadi for in terms of likes, then Samson, then Derek.
But to be fair, man, and as you know, when we're talking about the best guys in the world,
Yeah.
it's literally splitting hairs. I think the thing for me is like the front double is close, and I can see it going either way. But I'm still leaning Derek. Yeah, and he's created more of a gap in the back double bicep.
That's I think they probably still give it to him, to be honest. I don't
They
know
definitely
if that's I don't know if I'd have Derek winning though. In my own comparison, I'm not sure.
Can I show this in the stream?
What?
I like put this up to the camera.
Yeah, hold on. Let me enlarge you. Okay. What do you have for us?
First.
Oh yeah, the pictures you just sent me. I think I just had them up.
Bro,
It's yeah, the back is hard to overcome for sure.
bro. Bro.
There's still hope. There's still hope that Hadi can pull this off.
And I mean, come like be fair with me, Dylan. I mean, can he really like this? Like I'm being completely objective. Like looking at this back double bicep from Hadi, this looks like a regression from earlier in the year.
I would agree. No, I would agree.
And the lower half from the back of Hadi is just it is not where it needs to be. So yeah, I think for tonight it might be a good idea to just focus on like the top three, and then maybe look more so into. Also, it's probably going to take a little while for to get more video footage. The only videos out right now are kind of low quality.
Yeah, and they're from the stream, which I'm definitely not showing. I think that's what got me in trouble the last time.
Can
And
we
there's
go back and take clips from the stream, or probably not?
honestly, go. I wouldn't risk it after what happened to me. I sincerely would not risk it. It's the thing was I was showing prejudging footage from this morning. It was not live, and the stream. You know the footage is already out there. AJ Kelly Robert puts the entire stream on his stories. Nick Strength and Power, I'm sure use footage as well. I'm sure Ivan Body, all these people use stream things because that's all you have to go off of. But I was the one who was copyright strike. I would be careful. That's all I'm
Did you
saying.
talk over it or add music?
Yeah, I was talking the entire time.
Okay, those are the general rules. Because like typically, if you talk over or if you got music, he can't like pick it up because like you've added something else to it. So I'm not sure, and it's odd for the Mr. Olympia, honestly.
Yeah, I have a hunch.
And it sucks for you, bro, because I know their stream was actually doing pretty good.
77K views. 77,000K views.
And they took it from you.
Yep.
So, I'm excited to go ahead and start talking about this, but we gotta see Keon win his second title.
Oh, do we? Do we really?
Yeah, we gotta see it.
I'm so I am so I've been streaming for I don't know how these guys, that stream anything do it for this long.
You're streaming it. Imagine being an open bodybuilder sitting backstage waiting on it.
I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine.
That's probably why Andrew looked irritated.
That's, yeah, that probably had something to do with it, honestly.
Yeah. I know we're not commentating wellness, but Isa Pereira is so good. But Francile Matos, she's definitely about with another title this year. You're gonna be holding on all the way through. You'll be doing the 212 as well.
I'm here. I legitimately have nothing else to say at this point. Like it's all been said. And I'm very no like legitimately that did it hurt my feelings when they took my video down. Let's see. No, I don't want a new tab. I want to make an Instagram story. I'm on a roll now.
Yeah. And I think what you weren't you told me you was expecting like maybe 10K views this weekend or something.
Yeah, on a particular live stream. Yeah, I think maybe a little bit more tonight, but I wasn't I think sincerely, if that stream would have gone all the way through, I would have had 100K views on it.
And that's why we come back harder tomorrow, bro.
Oh no.
Tomorrow we going twice as hard.
Oh. Oh man.
As soon as you wake up, go live.
What is it? It's at 12:30 noon tomorrow, I believe.
Well, at least we got time to get some sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll make a short. I'm not gonna do long videos tonight. It's just I'm not into that. I'll make a long recap at the end, but that's probably about it for long videos on an overarching topic of how things are, what the lowdown is.
Yeah, yeah. 212 is should be coming on after wellness unless they move tomorrow.
Wouldn't that be insane? What an insane like yeah, guys, we have to move it to tomorrow. Do you okay? What are the odds they do that though?
Nah, that's a joke. It's definitely gonna be at like 1 a.m. Like 12:30 here.
It's 1:30 here. Oh man.
I'm pretty sure I'll be a little bit more mad in an hour.
So it's what is it over there? 11? No, it's 10. Yeah, 10:30.
I'm kind of going through the chat now. Derek dropped the ball. It's close between Hadi and Sampson. If Sampson doesn't get the W, I think second is deserving.
That's just I don't like
Okay.
that take one bit.
Sampson, Derek should be fifth. Who wins wellness? Francili Matos is gonna win wellness once again. Isa Pereira is gonna be second. They pretty much got the same physique, but Isa is smaller. Francili has a bigger frame, bigger glutes.
Did you see my last Instagram stories?
No, I don't believe I did.
Okay, I just wondered.
Yes. When is Gilco dropping? Gilco been dropping slow today. I think it took him maybe 4 to 5 hours after prejudging. Let's not rush greatness though. Let's not rush greatness, especially with is it Mariah up? He wasn't able to make it to the
Yeah.
Olympia, so we down a couple of photographers and videographers. So now we need Gilco. Can't believe Andrew Jack was not part of that top three.
I can.
Yeah, Andrew came in off, and he honestly may not be in fourth place right now. Honestly, it looks like based off the callouts, it looks like they had Hunter and Martin fighting for fourth and fifth. It looks like Andrew is going to be in sixth place, at least based off prejudging. Finals for Open is going to be tomorrow night, probably at midnight.
Well, we have oh, but classic is really big, isn't it? It's all the big divisions. It's like bikini, men's physique, and classic. That's tough. That's tough. So yeah, it won't be as late as tonight. But it's probably gonna be late as well.
The problem with the lighting, I don't think a lot of people highlight this, but the reason the lighting isn't good at the O is because the Olympia gets a lot of money from sponsors, and the amount of money that the sponsors pay, they want to be featured and actually seen. So that's why we always got this bright stuff in the background. Because if you spend a couple of $1,000 on the show, I'm pretty sure you want your ad to be seen. So that's all it is. And Dan Solomon said it like they pretty much have to do it for the revenue they get for the Olympia.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'll say, like, yeah, Dylan, if you paid Dan Solomon $50,000, I'm sure you want Project Bodybuilding directly across the backdrop.
I want it tattooed on Dan's forehead. Maybe
It's
on Bob's
irritating,
chin.
but I do get it. I mean, if you give me 10 or 20K for my show, I'll put your name on the backdrop too. So
Here's
okay.
I'll give you Ian and Fuad were there. Okay, hold on. I think this is Fuad. Fuad, I think you can imagine who he has in first. Fuad has Samson in first, then Derek, then
Listen, Dylan,
yeah.
it can we not, bro? Like it's we gotta go down the Fuad rabbit hole. It's 12 o'clock at night.
Okay, what about the Ian Valier rabbit hole? Who I think is a bit. I love
Okay,
Ian, but he
okay.
has Samson as well. I on the pictures I just don't see it.
To be fair, I'm not at the show,
Yeah.
but just my honest opinion from stream is Samson is a distant third.
But over Derek and Hadi, Ian has Derek, then Hadi, then Hunter, Martin, Andrew, Rafa.
Martin Martin is higher than I thought, but his problem is exactly what I thought it was. And you know what? These guys should be worried because as I told you before, Martin has a structure that's very similar to Hadi and Derek. When they put Martin next to them, he looked like he belonged. He just doesn't have enough density yet, and that's why he is where he is.
Mm.
But Martin loses a lot of impact from the front shots because he needs more density. Side shots are good, back shots are good. His ab and thighs kind of, but
Yeah, I'm waiting for those photos of Martin actually, and also I think he faded a little bit. And like you said at the end, he was getting a little gassed. Oh, here
I'm
we
gonna be
go.
honest. Like seeing as many when you're watching bodybuilding guys, you just have to try not to be biased.
Yeah, I think ultimately Hunter takes it over him, but I would have both of them over Andrew.
Actually, Francine Matos just lost to Isabel Nunez.
Rip
Isa
Isabel.
Pereira is the new wellness champion.
Is it one of those divisions that switch around a lot, or is there like?
Francine has won she's the only Olympia winner since the division was started.
Oh, damn.
I actually don't know how this just happened. I love both girls though. Issa is actually my favorite in the division, but I did not see this coming.
When was wellness introduced?
Francine has 4 titles, so
Oh,
four
okay.
or five, so about 4 or 5 years ago. I think she has four.
See Andrea Presti in the suit up there.
Yeah, he still wanted to be part of
Yeah.
the. Wow, I'm not upset because Issa won, but I'll be honest, I didn't see that coming. Andrew has the best mid section on that stage. Somehow that doesn't matter as much as the back. Andrew was the only guy that I noticed that had visible midsection distension during prejudging. Now, to be fair, Andrew does have an injury, but if we're gonna make videos about Nick Walker and we're gonna nail Nick to the cross, I mean, just be fair, guys. Just be fair.
It's poetic justice. This injury that doesn't exist does exist. Hey, the truth comes out. But yeah, also he just wasn't that sharp. And it's not just about the even if the midsection was fantastic, like he wasn't as sharp from the back as he needed to be.
And there's also a reason why you have to see video because just looking at still shots, you wouldn't get that.
Mm-hmm.
But Andrew, it could be because of the injury, but he was having a hard time controlling the midsection. So I don't know. I think everybody's critiquing Derek because he's not perfect, but I mean, no bodybuilder is perfect. Phil Heath was narrow throughout the clavicles. I mean, Ronnie Coleman could have had better tricep insertions and better calves. So Derek isn't perfect. He still has flaws, but I think he's the most complete bodybuilder from his prejudging.
Hmm.
I'm thinking judges gave New York to Nick Walker just to get him qualified. Otherwise, Martin would have won. Unfortunately, I don't believe that is true.
I'm surprised Martin did as well as he did, and I'm a Martin fanboy. Honestly, like he's looking at fifth. I think he should be fifth. I wouldn't put him over Andrew. I would put him over Andrew. Excuse me.
I wouldn't put him. I don't know. I can't make this statement right now. Like I think Andrew has a gap over Martin as far as the front shots, but Martin also has a gap over him as far as the back shots.
Yeah, yeah, and I think Martin's front shots are pretty good. I think they're. Are they better than Andrew's back poses though? That's kind of the question.
Yeah. Well, and also I don't know if I told you, but Psycho Lewis randomly commented on my video,
What did
and
he
he
say?
just said like, mm, I don't, I don't, I don't really care to remember honestly, but you guys can't be making statements like this and not delivering because that just makes it fun for me when I have to report on it.
So
Um,
true.
Psycho Lewis said that Andrew's back double is now his best pose. Chris Aceto said that Andrew Jake now has a huge side chest. I didn't see those things on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not me downplaying Andrew Jake. It's just his coaches put all this hype into him and he didn't deliver. And this is part of the reason why on press conferences, guys are so conservative because they know if they say stuff like this, it's backlash to it. It's not directed towards Andrew, but his coaches kind of set him up for this.
Yeah, yeah, especially and then on top of that, the injury thing as well. Like we were expecting a shredded Andrew, but bigger at the same time, and we got neither. And and then also he couldn't even hold it down in like his staples. So it's tough. And he's now looking to be maybe placed outside the top five, which is really tough because there were a good chunk of people predicting him to win out there.
All right, so we're finally back to 212 now.
How are these guys so confused about their numbers?
So men's open prejudging ended about an hour ago, Dylan.
I'm surprised I made it, quite frankly. I thought I was going to end the stream.
You one of the last ones standing, bro. I think Kenson and Xavier tapped out.
Yeah, Kenson had enough. I know that one. I don't know about everyone else.
Nah, Kenson pissed right now. No, he pissed. Uh,
Bro,
I
reasonably
get it though.
so.
This man, he does own he owns a business, so I get it.
Yeah, he has actual things to do. Yeah, he's a working man. He's got priorities. So for a fan like that, that's tough.
Everybody just like rides the Andrew train because I don't know. Some people just can't. Some people just see him in the front double and like this body is so beautiful. This has to be Mr. O. But this is bodybuilding. You have to be complete from top to bottom.
Exactly.
You can't just be Mr. Olympia in the front. I mean, it's just that simple.
Exactly. Exactly. And I was just saying this from the very beginning. And then people would say some of the most asinine things like, what are you talking about? Andrew's back double is fantastic. I mean, does he have the makings of a good back? Sure. Is the conditioning there for it to be a great rear double? Not yet. And it's just like, is he stellar in 3 shots? Absolutely. No one is arguing. But it's more than just the 3 shots. He can't pose the side tricep, the side chest, and the rear double and lat need more condition. So, and the most muscular, he hasn't found one that works for him yet.
You know what, Nick? Nick might have missed out this year. He might have caught some guys slipping.
Not based on what he said. You know, he said he wasn't gonna be top 3 again this year. So
All right, so we back with 212, and we got the top four, and all four of these guys to me look a little bit better.
yeah, I think Sean's jumping out to me now. Actually,
Kara, half of his body is blurred because the stream wants it to be.
why? Oh man, that's wild.
I think Keon honestly came in even tighter than he was before. We'll get into this later, but it's honestly sad to see Sean Clarita like this, and I'm already seeing everybody tossing the blame on Matt Jansen, which
Yeah.
I think is somewhat fair, man. But it's just tough to see Clarita at the Olympia and like he's not in the running to be winning.
I don't think his chances to win, even if he was at his best, were not spectacular because I think Keanu's just what they want, and Keanu looking like this is hard to beat even by the most complete Sean Clarita because it's just you can't match the shape, and I think that's what the judges want. But yeah, Sean he just can't win like this. He's too small. The structure's not, and then Keon's on. But I don't know if it was always a losing battle, but this Sean isn't winning for sure. I don't think finals is changing anything. Maybe between Kareth and Angel, but I'll have to focus more on them actually.
I think Angel is just I think Angel is just refining his third place spot.
He's big.
Condition too. Looks like he's showing a lot more detail than Kara. What are they doing?
Sending him back, I guess.
We love the Mr. Olympia, but they are definitely going to get some backlash. And it's just day one of the way that the show is being ran this year.
They were kind of getting some backlash for the press conference as well, I saw. I think they could have switched the format up. I like the older one.
I mean, at this point, the only thing the Olympia has over the Arnold is just the prestige of actually
The
being
name.
Mr.
Yeah.
Olympia. I don't think the Arnold will ever overtake the Oak, to be fair. But
Yeah.
just being honest, man, we got to get it together. This is every single year.
Hey, I agree. I would go even harder than that, and I have. But it's the, what do you feel about the background this year?
It's not the worst it's been. It's better than the laser show. What was it, Rami? The taking your Rami one. I think it was the laser show.
Yeah, 2021. I don't know. Something about this one kind of irks me as well. It's cool. I like the tiered jumbotron thing that got the displays going on, but I don't know. I don't know. I want to see it and maybe
Switch
some couple footage
flip through some images for the people in the chat, Dylan.
for the viewers at
They
home.
want they want to see side shots. Derek, the lumps on Derek flats are ridiculous. I say the same thing about this. I don't think any athlete under Honey Rambod is using oil, whether it's Hadi, whether it's Derek, or whether it was Phil Heath or Jay. I just don't think Honey is allowing his athletes to do that. So
You would hope. And that's probably true. That gives me like I think Hadi's just his delts are just years of habitual use. It is what it is. It's part of the sport.
which really throws off his front leg spread.
Yep.
And I think he would possibly have one of the best, at least like top 20. To be fair, like I've never really paid attention to the lumps in his legs. Like people have to realize this is bodybuilding. These guys pin, they have to rotate spots.
Yep.
You're gonna see occasional lumps in certain areas. And trust, if these guys had oil in there, the judges would know. I mean, it's not hard to notice when it's oil. Honestly, the oil comments are just ridiculous. Like just let it go. Just let it go. I doubt anybody in the top 10 is using synthol. Like, just let it go.
The synthol craze.
Let it go. Just let it go.
If I have to dissect it, if I have to really examine if they are using it, you got away with it. I don't really care even if you did. That's just my take, but some people they analyze every single image that's out there.
Yeah, his image is going around of Samson from the press conference, and they saying that he got a torn bicep.
I saw that. I don't think that.
90% of bodybuilders have one arm smaller than the other. Like, it's not 50. I don't think Clarita filled up. It looks like him and Matt Jansen just kind of kept the same look.
Do you know if top 5 or top 10 does the routines in 212? I want to say top 5.
Hopefully top 5 with the way time is going.
Hopefully. Why are you not enjoying this?
No, it's just like, why are people saying Andrew got exposed?
Because he did.
I mean, Andrew is mostly injured. To be fair, I don't think he was going to go this year anyway, but if he wasn't injured, I think he would be firmly in 4th.
5th at best. Bro has, even if you fix, I don't know though, that midsection probably pulls a lot of weight. Hunter and Martin were just really good at the start of prejudging. Martin especially. It's like, even with the better midsection, is Hunter beating these guys that are more complete? Maybe one of them, maybe Martin, but I don't think he's beating Hunter.
I don't currently have Martin beating Hunter, no. But they're lucky they both got took off because they were both fading. I'll say like this image of Samson that you have, it's hard to gauge, but I promise you guys, Samson didn't look this good on the stream. Like his image looks a lot better than what he looked like on the stream.
1000%.
Now they're saying Andrew Jack is worse than John Jewett. And things are getting out of hand now.
Jacked worse than John Jewett. Finally, an opinion I can get behind.
The subs want the second call out.
There are no second call out photos yet. I wish.
There are none.
I've been waiting to see Martin. I want to see him. Martin next to Andrew under some good lighting.
Is it me, or did they try to make this a little bit brighter?
Who's they? Are you saying RX try to brighten up the photos or what?
Oh, the Olympia. Is it me, or is this slightly lighter than what we're seeing during open, or is it just getting late?
That camera angle right there makes it look a bit better. But no, like during when they had that call out, I thought it was just as dark. Actually, I was about to say that they brought it back out. I think maybe they turned it up a little, but it's still not where it needs to be.
They got spinning lights. This was going on.
They do.
If you look at the floor, you can see the lights spinning around.
Oh no. Oh man.
But I mean, their thought process is this doesn't affect the judges. This is judging this straight on. Yeah, Angel is walking home today. You asked me.
Angel mid. I like how the first thing Samson posts after prejudging is coached by my wife at Marlena K1.
I don't even make the wife comments, bro.
I just think it's interesting. Hey, she's at least on par with Milos, a top level coach. So at least when it comes to peaking Samson, not that she has the repertoire or the lineup that Milos has, but
I mean, listen, okay. So like the thing about the Samson's wife, and like
oh
why it's not worth reporting on is because okay, he worked with Milos for a very long time. He also worked with John Meadows. Samson knows more or less what he needs to be doing. His wife knows more or less what he needs to be doing. But it's obvious that before he started to work with Milos, whatever they was doing wasn't working. So
well, for one, I'm happy for the guy. Hey, he's gonna win the Olympia this year. New prediction. Actually, no, I'm still going with Hadi. It's not even no. My prediction would probably be Derek, but I have personally I have Hadi winning. How about that?
they said why is it strange that Honey coaches Derek and Hottie? Honey also coached Jay Cutler and Phil Heath at the same time.
Ah, is it a coincidence? I think not.
Did he?
Did he? As in the person?
You saying Honey didn't coach Phil and Jay?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because he coached Jay at the. Ooh, I think Jay may have left him at one point. I doubt it though, and like they would have been in the same circle. So I would say you're right. At least 1 year.
Yeah, and Jay actually introduced Honey. Jay actually introduced Phil to Honey, who ended up helping him beat Jay. So yeah, Jay cool guy, of course.
This is probably the last posing routine, huh? If it's Keon.
Lights out.
Yep, GG, too easy.
I'm so happy for Keon, man, and I promise you, Keon don't get enough credit for the amount of down talk that he got, the amount of shit that he took for over the years for basically wasting his genetics. He still hasn't gotten enough praise for actually pulling it all together.
Mm-hmm.
I think your check getting sleepy, Dylan. They're going downhill.
I can't blame them. I did check. We're the last ones out there though, but that's tough.
Ron Harris, like,
Ron Harris is live?
yeah, Ron's a dog.
Is this awards or pose down? Yeah, they have.
Crizzo and Nick Zilla were the biggest. Crizzo injured his shoulder, and Nick Zilla placed fourth in Dubai.
Ain't no way Ron Harris is showing videos of the stream.
This is Ron Harris we're talking about, man. Ron been reporting since before you was born, Dylan. Probably seriously.
No, that's true. That's true. I just it's it's fucking wild, man. That's insane.
I
That's insane. All I
almost
got.
forgot that we almost forgot that Akeem is on the verge of being robbed.
Akeem is on the verge of being robbed. Yes, absolutely. Bro should be within the top 10. He should be like being compared with someone like Rafa. like I don't think he should maybe necessarily beat Rafa, but that's like the type of area he should be around being compared to. He should not be being compared to who was it? Theo, Bruno, and yeah, I can't even remember the
Buddha.
Mofoda, yeah.
Hold on. Classic is more exciting than Open this year. Yeah, it's gonna be
No.
extremely exciting to see Chris Bumstead win. Actually, it's gonna be exciting to see Ramon Dino take second place tomorrow.
I
That's just gonna be exciting.
You think West is going to take third?
No,
Oh, you said West is going to. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. You said West is going to be first. Ramon in
not
second. Chris in third.
no. Chris is unbeatable.
Okay. Good. Sorry. I think I'm hearing things at this point.
I would like Ramon to be second, but just struck. I think Ramon is about to run into the same issue with Wesley as he does with Chris. It's just they're structurally too big.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count out Ramon for second though, but
I have Ramon in second personally. Actually, like legitimately in my predictions, I think Wesley only beat him by a point at the Arnold, and he's actually prepped this time around. He's more complete, better from the backside by far. So I don't think it's going to be close.
Wesley's confidence boost from winning those two shows has gone through the roof, though. And like, listen, this is a statement that I made before, and nobody really took it into account. I don't think Wesley's physique is drastically different than last year. Now, don't get me wrong, he's improved. I feel like it's almost like a change in the judging because we even seen Breon do better this year and has been behind Urs all of these years. I don't know,
Yeah.
but from looking at like Wesley last year to this year, he has improved, but I think it's more of a change in the judging. That's just me though.
Who is this guy fifth? Are they just doing top five?
Yeah, I think this is Vito or Vitor. I can't remember his last
No,
name.
Giuseppe. My heart.
Yeah, even in my prejudging video, guys were like, he should be second right now.
Giuseppe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got a lot of that as well.
I'm not mad. Vitor. No, this guy brought a great look as well. A lot of these guys kind of look alike, to be fair.
Yeah,
Like Vitor, Radoslav,
that's what I was
Nasser.
thinking. Yeah, I actually thought it was Radoslav at first.
Yeah, Nasser, Muhammad, all those guys look real similar.
Kareth in fourth. Well, you were right, Mr. Krishan, but I disagree.
I know that you guys love, and I think this is more so because Kareth has more fans. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, just looking at the physiques being objective, Kareth has to do something about the glutes, whether he has to flex them, whether he has to do something. It's just distracting having unflexed glutes in the back of him,
Yeah.
to me. But I mean, honestly, I don't think Kareth has to beat himself up too much. He just didn't bring his best. You think Sean could get third here?
No. Yep. Angel Calderon in third. And is anybody in any doubt on who gets first?
Is Clarita gonna make history and win the title back?
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Crazier things to happen. All right, Dylan. It's been cool kicking it with you, man. Once they announce this winner, I'm gonna go ahead and head
Hey, I'm
out. I
in the
gotta.
stream after this, bro. I'm in.
uh, it's no anticipation this year. Dorian giving out the prize.
Yep. He gave out another one of the women's divisions, I noticed.
I seriously wonder if Clarita decides to leave Jansen after this.
I think a lot of people do after this year, to be honest.
Zagarello should be third or fourth. Maybe fourth, but not third. Angel came back a lot better tonight.
All right, everybody. Keon won the 212 division. Sean is in second. So that's going to do it for me in Goat Fitness. It's been a hell of a night one. It's been so hectic, been so busy, so long, but I've had enough. I'm tapping out. Make sure you guys come back tomorrow. I'll be going live at 12:30 noon Eastern Standard Time for the morning show tomorrow night. I'll also be live tomorrow evening, tomorrow morning, 12:30 noon Eastern Standard Time. That's when I'll be going live tomorrow morning. Go. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, bro. Thanks for having me on, man. It was pretty cool, kind of bringing a little bit more energy over here. I know you're kind of tired, so like my invoice for coming on, you could just kind of send that over in the morning.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Alrighty, well, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.